Let's move on to this Jumpin Jackpot power supply and electrical issue. This one could get interesting, considering they've installed another power supply before, and apparently it let out the blue smoke as soon as they turn it on. I don't know what we're going to find. We might not find anything. I'm not super familiar with this game. We had one years ago, but really pretty minimal maintenance at this point. This is an older game, so it's going to show some signs of wear and tear and age. I have no idea. Let's jump in. Alright, this thing has no keys. It is all security bits. I happen to have a security bit driver set. Oh yeah, if anybody was curious about the, I call it the skeleton key, because that sounds less sinister. That tool is called the Covert Companion. You can get it at covertinstruments.com. Perhaps you've heard of a popular guy on YouTube called the Lockpicking Lawyer. That is one of his companies. If you're interested in lock picking equipment, that is an amazing resource. I'm going to put you guys down because this is going to take two hands and it's going to take a little bit of time. We are in. This is our power supply unit. We're going to unplug it. And let's see if I can find a good spot to get the camera set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to meter the output side of this transformer. We want to see if we can determine what caused the transformer to fail, or pardon me, power supply unit. I'm pretty sure it's just a basic switch mode power supply. Nothing too fancy, but something caused it to fail. And there's a whole lot of what ifs on the backside of this game. We have to try and figure out where that what if is going to be. This is going to be interesting. Well, let's start by unplugging our transformer. I keep saying transformer, I mean to say power supply unit. This is our what is this? All it has is ground, but we have black and white here. I don't know what this does. Crazy. That's it. And then, well, in this case, 3 Phillips head screws. Little bit down there. 3 Phillips head screws are holding this thing in. I'm very curious to see if we can find what might have caused these power supplies to fail immediately upon startup. There's so many what ifs in here. Okay. So our switch is set right here. Switch is set to 115. The resettable pop-out breaker is not tripped. I don't know. Let me reframe and we'll run this thing outside of the game. We'll just plug it in on the floor and see what happens with nothing plugged into the output side of this. Alright, we've got this plugged into the wall. We're going to turn the switch on. The fan turned on. Yeah, that's moving air. Let me grab the meter. Let's see what we have on output voltage on some of these connectors. I've got the meter right behind me. Let me just get the cables or the leads unwound here. We want to be DC voltage, volts DC. I like to have the light on because I don't have the best eyesight in the world. Let's zoom out a little bit and see if I can find a good spot to... No, well, I'm gonna have to just leave it on the ground for now. Let's reframe and zoom back in. You go that too far, no! Alright, how about that? Hey, if you can't have fun while you're working, you're probably doing something wrong, right? Or you may be in the wrong line of work. I'm curious about this. The only thing, this was plugged into a socket, but we didn't have anything other than a ground path through there. Let's go to AC voltage, because I suspect this might be, yeah, 116 volts that goes to nowhere, as far as I can tell. Okay, back to DC voltage. We should look at least do this in the frame of the camera. My guess is going to be white to other colors. Yep, 9 volts, white to black, 4 volts, white to yellow, 15 volts. I've got my meter leads reversed, so we're metering negative 15 volts. White to blue, 6 volts. We do yellow to blue, 21 volts. So this power supply seems to be good. Let's look here. We've got red to black, 5 volts, red to yellow, 6 volts, black to yellow, minus 11. Alright, well, so this power supply I think is okay. We've got black and orange here. Let's meter black to orange. 22 volts. Book spec is probably 24, so we might be 2 volts shy. But, okay. So the power supply unit that's in the game seems to be good. I don't know where to go from here exactly. But that's okay. We're all going to go on this journey together, huh? Let's switch over and take a look at the plug body that goes to the game. I'm not sure I can get the meter in the frame. I'm not going to worry about it. What we're looking for, I guess, would be a short circuit. Well, that would have affected the power supply. Yeah. Well, I think I did kind of a dumb thing where I didn't really try to turn it on before we started digging into it. That is my fault. So I don't know what's going on here. We could have an open wire, we could have a short circuit. Got red. Maybe we want to do continuity and see if we have anything that might be shorted out. Steer the gears to So we do have continuity, but some of these were reading like 9 ohms, 9 ohms, 0 ohms. But these are all red, so I'm assuming red are all going to be a common. Okay. And we have black. But I wouldn't think if we checked red to black, we would have Yeah, we've got 9 ohms. I'm not sure what we're supposed to have. Unfortunately, with the age of this game, the only thing that I could find was kind of a picture of some of the plug bodies and their positions on the board. I didn't see any other information that was going to be really helpful. So let's do a visual inspection. I'm going to put you guys on pause, and if there's anything cool we find, I'll come back in and let you know. I think I may have found our first clue. Let me zoom in here. That wiring's burnt to a crisp, and it is also pinched in the frame for our ticket mechanism. It did go, yeah, this thing's having trouble focusing. It's a little dark. So that's gonna be the light that indicates empty or low tickets. That's not good. It looks like maybe we have some multiple pinched and burnt wires in there. Let's jump around to the other side of the game. We'll open that ticket door and see what we can see. This is our light in question. Will this affect the transformer? I don't know. I'm not an electrical engineer. Like I said, my official training is bowling alley repairman. Whoa, that was a little too much. You guys can't see anything. It's super dark in here. Let me see if I can get some lights set up. We'll come back in and do this correctly. Now we've got some better eyes on it. Yeah, this is looking sketchy. So we've got some butt splice in here. So red and white have some kind of a butt splice for some reason. I don't know why. And there's a bunch of wires that are pinched under this ticket mech. So let's pop this thing open and see if there's any other stuff going on in here. Alrighty, let's see what the damage is here. This will eject from the panel easily. It looks like it might. We're also doing this upside down.
Gear up for a great time and play full tilt.
There we go. Release tab. Go ahead and unplug that. This looks okay. This coin, or not coin, the ticket doesn't look bad. However, this is not good. It looks like it's just LED for low ticket indication. So I'm wondering if we can eliminate this. If we terminate these wires, we could clear that short. That might be our best bet. Crazy. A little wire like that, huh? That's all it takes. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna cut these wires and terminate them right here. There's one, there's two. I'm gonna take that off of our LED as well. And what we'll do, we're not even gonna strip them back. We're gonna put a button connector on there and just crimp that onto the insulation. Because right now we're checking to see if we've got any other electrical issues. If we find that this is the only thing, then what we can do is we can look at ordering another LED ticket, low ticket indicator, and bring that back into the circuit. But for now, we're electrically safe. Our wires are up out of the way. Everything that's damaged has been removed. We gotta get this plug back in. I don't remember how it went. I was looking. I did a dump. I don't use Ticketmax usually. Most of our games are going to be cards, or not cards, points on a card system. Boy, do I feel dumb not knowing how this goes. Okay, there we go. We've got a tab and some hooks. I think. There we go. We are clipped back in. Card reader. Ticket back. Boy, I need more caffeine, huh? Words are becoming difficult. Ooh, there's some damaged wire here. Let's swing back around to the back side, and you can get a better look at that. How far down the rabbit hole are we gonna go today? You guys are in a better position now to see this. The insulation on this wire has melted. My best guess is it's a continuation of that circuit that we were chasing down. Let me zoom back out a little bit. There we go. We're going to cut this zip tie, or however many zip ties we need to cut, to try and see where this wire goes. It's pretty bad. Yeah, the whole wiring harness in here has begun to melt into one giant glob. This is probably the issue that they were having. Power supply might have shut itself off to save itself. We don't really know. We weren't here to witness it. But yeah, we have a whole melted mess of wires here. Wow. Look at that. Oh my God. Holy cow. Well, I'm hoping we can clean this up. That would be ideal. We may not have all the tools and things that we need today, but we can dig into this as far as we can get. This is wow. You can see it's just a melted mess of wires here. It looks like the good news is that it's only this little stretch of wire here, this harness. Wow. That's a first for me. I've never seen wiring damage exactly like this in an arcade. Pin setters are a different story. I've seen some crazy stuff, but yeah, for arcade, this is new territory. All this wiring, yeah, it's all gross, and we're gonna have to bust out some schematics here. I'm wondering if we can just replace black and red from this plug body to wherever its end destination is. And it looks like it's going to be part of our ticket feed, ticket dispenser, low ticket switch, something in that area. Crazy. You guys can't see right now. I'm not gonna reposition the camera. The ticket feed on the opposite side of this game is in good shape.
Gear up for a great time.
I'm wondering if it might be possible just to potentially disable this ticket feed and run, instead of a dual ticket feed, just run single. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I did a little digging, and this red wire goes from the plug body here all the way out to our recently terminated low ticket LED. I have a good feeling that we can probably just chop this wire out for right now. I don't know if it needs to be in circuit to operate. It might not. The other question is that the ticket mech on the other side has something plugged into brown. Well, in this game it's purple and yellow. This game is brown and black. I don't see any related plugs for this socket, so I don't think that's being used for anything, but I don't know. And getting wiring schematics for this game right now is going to be nearly impossible. So we shall see. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what to do here. How about we unplug this for right now and let the game think that that ticket dispenser is empty. So we'll put the power supply we just took out a little while ago, we'll put that same one back in and see if the game will power up. I don't see any other damaged wiring, so if needed, we can put that brand new one in. But remember, new doesn't mean good. New means that it's just never been used in this game before, right? So let me reposition you guys. We'll take a step back. I don't think I need to get the power supply going in on camera, so I'm gonna put it in, I'll turn it on, and we'll pick it up from there. It lives! It lives! It's alive! Well, minus one ticket reader, or ticket dispenser. Awesome. Yeah, I don't really want to play jumping jacks, but let's at least test the game and see what we can see. I have made a big mistake. This game is not dual ticket feed. The cabling on this side that I was looking at is for the control buttons and the coin mechanisms. So I have to solve this now. At least if they want this to be a ticket paying out game, which I'm pretty sure that they do. So we're about 3/4 of the way done instead of 100% done. Stay tuned, this is still gonna be good. So here's my plan. We are going to cut the wire back. We're gonna cut out the bad section. So we're gonna go from there all the way down to here. Maybe more if we need to. This game has a tremendous amount of wire slack in this circuit, and we don't need all of it. We probably need about 25% of this wire slack. come on. Let's become removed, please. Hey. Oh no. Struggling again today. Happy Saturday, everybody.
Play full tilt.
All right. Let's take some of these zip ties off because we want to preserve the black wire. We don't really care about the red wire in this section. I'm gonna do some custom wiring here. Come on. Oh, I need to snap or snip that a little more. There we go. Okay. So let's, all right. We've got red disconnected from black in that section. This section, all right, that's damaged wiring is removed. Okay, so we have red. We're gonna unpin the red wire from this plug body, and I need to see if we might have any red wire hanging around in their workshop. You know, something that we might be able to make it work. So we'll need to go. We're gonna go red from the plug body, replace this burnt up crap, and we're gonna land it back on here where we cut off our LEDs. And that way we can theoretically have ticket feed. I don't think that the light is going to matter. The light is, the LED is just an indication that the ticket bin is low. So with that out of the circuit, I think that's kind of irrelevant. So let me put you guys on pause. We'll jump back to the shop. We'll go grab our Molex stuff and get this patched up. We'll be back in just a second. I think I've got everything that I need here now. So I've already cut and stripped that wire. We're gonna put, oh dang it, I don't have my, I've got my Molex crimpers. I don't have my terminal crimpers. Hold on, they're not far away. I'll go grab them real quick. That's okay. Sometimes you go the extra step, so you don't have to. All right. We're back. Okay. We're gonna crimp. What happened here? A little whisker sticking out or something. There we go. All right. Boy, I don't like these crimpers. These kind of suck. That's okay. I also guessed wrong on the Molex removal tool size. So the good news is we're getting all of our steps in. Our tool center here. Larger size Molex removal tool. And the larger size Molex
Play full tilt.
If not, we'll just make a 3,542nd trip back over there. Where it is? Here. Plug body. Red wire coming out. Okay. Damaged red wire is removed. Cool. Boy, that thing is really, really messed up. Here, why don't you just hang out there for a sec. I did have a decent piece of red wire section that came out of there that I set aside and have subsequently misplaced. Let's do that.
Gear up for a great time and play.
Where did it go? Let me look around here a little more and see if I can spot it. I set it down. Oh yeah, well, that sucks. Is that it? That might be it. Yeah, I don't know. That looks good. Decent enough. I mean, it's still part of the red wire circuit that came out of there. That was the wrong size slot. Oh no. There we go. So we're gonna strip that. Give it a little twist. And we're gonna go into our butt splice here. Crimp that down. Okay. This end is going to become stripped as well. Okay. I always twist the wires so I don't have any little whiskers that are sticking out. Always a good idea. Let me take a look, because I've got both sizes Molex connectors here. Well, let me rephrase that. The two most common size Molex connectors that you're going to find in the arcade. And I want to make sure that I have the parts that I need. Molex is basically what's become a generic term for a crimp-on terminal end of this nature. Molex is the brand name. It's also the generic term, so you can say Molex, but maybe it's AMP type or some other type that is Molex adjacent in nature. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna snap or just take one of these out and compare it. Okay, that is not the size connector we need, not by a long shot. Okay, well, that's why we check first. Go back to our bigger pack. These ones happen to be Molex brand, Molex pins. Have a pack I got on Amazon that's got male and female pins, which is good. Or, well, these are looking a little big. I don't know. This is why we're gonna test fit. Why? Holy cow. I don't like this rack. This reel, crazy. I can't even get the things off the reel. Killing me, dude. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, let's look at this. So it's got wings. It's gonna fly away on me, man. I'm not used to seeing that. Usually they'll put them on the reel that way. So I don't know if we want to try and chop these wings off and then fold them over. That might be our best bet. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's okay. One step at a time, right? Or maybe you know more about Molex pins than I do. There's a good chance. Maybe you can tell me if I'm doing something wrong, because I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or not. And I would love some feedback if I need to improve what or how I'm doing it. Okay, so we have that crimped on. Now we need to do insulation. I think this might be the proper size. It might not be. That looks a little loosey-goosey still, huh? Let's go down to this one. That looks better. So we still have these wings that we need to account for somehow, right? Perhaps we can crimp these as well. I don't know if that's part of this process, but we've got them tucked in pretty good now, don't we? Excellent. So let's bring this in. Needs a little more oomph. Almost seated. Little tiny flathead screwdriver on the back side might help. Just try and
Gear up for a great time.
smush that in the rest of the way. See, now we're above. Now we went too far. Oh no. Oh no. Go back in your home. You were perfect. And then I messed it up. Please go back in. Oh. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. There we go. All right. Saved the day there. Woo. All right. That one went here. Yes. Brown and black, we didn't have anything plugged into. I don't know what goes there. I don't know if anything went there in the past or if that was a vacant terminal. One step at a time. Let's plug this game back in. And what we can do, since I didn't load those tickets back in from Dizzy Chicken, they're sitting in a big pile in the corner of the arcade now. I'll use those to refill this game, and that way we will have minimal waste. Let's coin this game up again, now that we've got tickets in the ticket feed, and see if we can
Welcome to Jumpin Jackpot's virtual chuck room.
make it work. Alright, we're going to do one coin. Simulated jump rope.
One more time.
Alright, we failed. We have ticket fees. We have ticket payout. As far as I'm concerned, this is good to go. The only thing not operational is the low ticket warning light on the ticket door. So let's take our sorry this game is out of service sign off and scoot this game back where it lives, because we're done with this. This is awesome. This was one hell of an adventure. Thank you for watching. If you did make it this far, thank you very much.